So you've been posting consistently, sharing your links, doing everything right, but you're still not seeing sales and you're starting to wonder, is this even working? Right? Should I keep going or am I wasting my time? So you committed to affiliate marketing, right? You picked your products, you started posting, right? You've been consistent for weeks, right? And nothing. No sales, maybe some clicks, but no money, right? So you're questioning everything. Like, is my niche wrong? All right. Is my product wrong? Am I doing this wrong? You see other people posting their wins, their commissions, their success, and you're wondering what they're doing, right? That you're not. Why it's working for them, but not for you. So you think about quitting because maybe this just doesn't work for you, right? Maybe you're not cut out for this. So here's what actually happens when you assess correctly, right? You don't just quit, right? You don't just keep doing the same thing hoping it changes. You look at your data, right? Are people clicking your links? If yes, then your content works, right? The product might need to change, right? You're not getting any clicks, then your content doesn't work. Your content needs work, right? Before you worry about the product, right? You make one adjustment, test it, give it time, and then reassess, right? So instead of quitting because it's not working yet, you're diagnosing what specifically isn't working, right? So instead of doing the same thing forever, you're making targeted improvements based on real data, right? You're stuck between quitting too early and waiting too long. The answer is neither, right? The answer is adjust strategically. And wanting to quit when you don't see results makes sense, right? You're putting in effort, time, energy, with nothing to show for it yet, right? It feels like failure, like you're doing something wrong. Like maybe this isn't for you, right? But here's what you're missing. Not seeing results doesn't mean quit, right? It means diagnose, right? Something in your process needs adjustment, right? You just need to figure out what that is, right? Pay attention to this. Number one, track the right metrics to know what's broken. Don't just look at sales, right? Sales are the end result. Look at the steps before sales, right? Are people seeing your posts? Check the views, right? Are you getting low views? Your posting time or platform might be wrong, right? Are people clicking your links? Check clicks, right? If no clicks, your content isn't compelling enough, right? The hook isn't working or the message isn't clear. Are people clicking but not buying? The product might not match your audience, or the sales page isn't converting, right? Or the price is wrong for your audience. Each metric tells you something specific. Don't just say it's not working, right? Figure out exactly where it's broken or breaking down. Then fix that specific thing. Number two, give changes time to work before making more changes, right? You adjust something, right? And 2 days later, still no sales. So you adjust something else, and then something else, and then something else. Now you don't know what's working or what isn't, right? You're just throwing things at the wall, right? Throwing spaghetti at the wall. Make one change, give it a week or two, right? Consistent testing, and then reassess, right? Did it improve? And keep it. Did nothing change? And try something different. But give each change enough time to actually show results. 2 posts isn't a test, right? 40 posts is a test. Patience and panic look similar, but one adjusts strategically and the other adjusts desperately. Number 3, quit the strategy, not the goal, right? You're not seeing results, so you think you need to quit affiliate marketing. That's wrong. You need to quit this specific approach, not the entire goal. Maybe your product is wrong for your audience, right? Try a different product. Same strategy, different offer, right? Maybe your platform is wrong. Try a different platform. Same product, different audience, right? Maybe your content style is wrong. Try a different format. Same message, different delivery. You have lots of variables you can change, right? Changing one variable isn't quitting, right? It's optimizing. So quitting is giving up on the goal, and optimizing is finding what works. So how do you know when to keep going versus when to adjust? How do you diagnose what's not working? Your mindset is 95% of this. You need to stop seeing no results as a total failure. You need to track the right metrics to diagnose the problem. You need to make systematic adjustments and not desperate changes. You need to quit the strategy, not the goal, right? But you also need frameworks, right? How to analyze your metrics, how to identify what specifically needs adjustment, right? How to test changes systematically. I created a free guide that breaks this down in 7 easy steps. This is the guide I wish I had when I first started. And it's free because I want you to adjust strategically and not quit prematurely or keep doing what's not working. The link is in the description. Go grab it, read it, take action, and diagnose what needs to change and test one adjustment today. And drop a fire emoji if you're diagnosing problems instead of just quitting or hoping. And I'll see you tomorrow. I'm out.